Hello, everyone. It's Anonymous Neat, and I'm coming back with a story time. And as you've seen, this is going to be a story time on when I met the artist Jadakiss at a club. Well, it was like a concert. Um, my city, we used to have this. It was called Club Enigma. I remember early 2000s, and Jadakiss was performing there, and he's like one of my favorite artists to listen to. I listened to him heavy back then. This was like early 2000s. And I want to tell y'all about my experience going to that concert. So, you guys listen, you guys and gals, listen. Um, I was in the concert, you know, and I'm partying. Soon Jadakiss comes out to perform, you know, and of course, this is in my younger days, so yeah, I was excited. I was excited to meet him, all of that. I didn't expect to really like meet him, but listen to this story. This is a crazy. This story is wild. But any old ways, you all. I'm in there. He's performing his hits on stage, and I'm jamming. I'm cutting the rug. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm like in my own zone, just zoned out. I just zoned everybody out and just started just partying, you know, enjoying the moment, taking the moment in. And I had got to, it was sort of like, I was up by the stage, but like on the side. And there was a lot of people there. A lot of people showed up. And let me tell you what happened. I'm standing there, and Jadakiss, he looks down at me, and I'm not even realizing he's talking to me, but he starts pointing. And back in those days, you can get away with more stuff. And let me tell y'all also, like, a lot of things were different, and yeah, way different from today. We hardly have anything here now because you know how uh, nobody likes to get along. Nobody likes to, you know, and stuff just gets taken away because it's too much violence or too much buffoonery going on or whatever. So yeah, um, and of course that club is no longer existing. It's not here anymore. But yeah, back to the story. So I'm sitting there, I'm jamming, and I see Jadakiss. He's looking my way and he's pointing. So I'm not knowing he's talking to me. So I'm looking around. Then I just finally be like, "You talking to me, sir? Me, sir?" So he like, "Yeah, you." So I go up by the stage, right in front of the stage, and he kneels down because back then, well, I don't know if they even still do this. They probably do at concerts, but yeah, they were up there, smoking their trees. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he knelt down and took the blunt that he was, you know, smoking, and he bent down and handed it to me, smiling. I'm like, word. I'm like, word. Like, what? Like, yo, like, I took that thing. So, yeah, I take it. I didn't keep smoking or nothing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna always keep this. I'm gonna keep this thing. I'm gonna keep it. Jadakiss just gave me a blunt. I'm hyped now. I'm real hyped. Turning up. I'm really turning up. So, yeah. When the concert ended, everybody just started going bonkers. Like, folk always did it back in them days. You know, that's why we can't have nothing because people act a fool. But and might I say that's the first time I ever got maced because out of nowhere, someone maced me. Crazy. I'm sitting there like, what is going on, yo? Like, what? So I can barely see because I don't know. My eyes are burning. Everything. Everybody's scattering. Everybody's, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just standing there like, man. Now whoever did this had to do it secretly. You know, had to have some deep animosity, some deep hatred. It's foul. So, you know, after that, you know, after the concert ended, you know, we all leaving, and I had a female that I don't even know if I want to call like a, I'll say associate. You know, she had given me a ride. You know, we get to the Elks. I'm washing my eyes out, all that stuff. But I'm still just happy as heck that I got Jadakiss's blunt. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I can't even wait to get home to tell my seeds what happened, you know, because back then I would always, I had a stereo, and that's when I lived in, where is that? What do they call it? The projects. This one my seeds was real young, my older two. And I'm telling them, and they, you know, they hype listening because I was always blasting his music, especially that we gon' make it, we gonna make it, we gonna make it. That's my joint. But yeah, I was like so like happy, and don't you know, y'all? I got the blunt and I put it in this little case thing that I had, and I'm swearing on everything. I'm like, I ain't gonna smoke this. I'm gonna save this forever. You know, Jada just gave me this. I'm gonna save it forever. But you know, back in them times, tree wasn't the same as it is now. Because as you all know, they are putting a lot of chemicals, and there's a lot of fake tree going around. You know, so you got to be careful because people are putting fentanyl, poison, and all type of stuff in tree and anything. You just have to be very careful. So fast forward today though, that's why I just quit smoking altogether because it's too much going on. People foul out here. People are demonic, possessed. Mm-hmm. That'll try to take you out any way they can. But yeah, it's not the same as back then, yo. It's not the same. But let me tell y'all, it's funny. This is crazy. So I kept that blunt. I want to say, I think about 2 months. 2 months I kept it. And one day I was real stressed and I couldn't find no tree or nothing. And I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, I'm just about, it's about to go down. So I took it out and I smoked it. And it was some fire and desire. Yes, sir. The real stuff. But yeah, when I think about it today, I'm like, man, I wonder if I should have just kept it. But I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. So yeah, that's my story on that. 'Cause that was wild. That was real crazy. But yeah. So since we're speaking about the trees and the herbal, you know, the marijuana or whatever, you all need to be safe out there, okay? Because there is a lot of stuff going around out here that is poisonous. And please believe these folks ain't gonna give y'all nothing that's, you know, free or whatever. And I just don't I'm just like fathom because and don't think I haven't tried the gummies and all that, you know, from the stores or whatever. And them things get you lit. And I'm just thinking in my head one day, like, how can something legal like this be getting you this high and floating and flying and shoot? I'm talking about floating till the next day. That's when I started questioning, like, something ain't right. Something is not right. And they're spraying all these chemicals on stuff, and it's just not safe out here, you all. Seriously. And I'm not, shaming or talking down on anybody who smokes the tree. I just chose to, you know, um, quit because it was just, my spirit was just telling me, nah, leave it alone. Yeah, I be high off life these days. It's so much going on, so much. But yeah, you all, thanks for tuning in to my video. Shalom.